All right, we're back with round 2. So this time, basically what we're going to do, pretty simple. We're going to have the character run into the golden prize, which is just basically the end level sigil, and then it will send us back to the beginning here. So I quickly went ahead and deleted what we had from before. So let's run into here. And that's basically what we're going to do, that level transfer. We now are in the space of Island 1. And so it looks like we lost our skeleton. It's because it was not preset, which is totally fine. I can get to that. It's actually pretty simple, but let's exit for now. So what you're going to do, if you haven't already done this, is go to maps and go to a place where you want to store your maps. I already have meta room level 1, but usually what I do to ensure light settings go overlap and they're not reset, now don't take this into account if you don't care about that, but basically I have my third person example map and control W that, and then I rename it what I want it to do. So in this case, meta ROM level 1. I like to keep things nice and numbered for 2 reasons. One, you need to load the level by name. It's really easy to remember and switch it, but also if you want to iterate through that, such as meta room level N. So for now, I've already made this level, so I'm going to hop into it, but yours should look like the beginning level. So quick and easy, dirty money. Same thing that we did with the island, like before. You just drag your island in and set it up. Now I just quickly set up this intention block, starting pad, and move my character there. So if you don't have the intention block, boop, you can get it at the Gumroad store. That's mint, or you could put your own cube there. So it's totally up to you. And this is just kind of to go through the different examples. So now that we have this, if we click play, similar to before, we can run around the level and all good. But we want to basically have it so that the level has an end and we get sent back to that first room. So let's go over to third person, and we're gonna make a blueprint. So I made what I call the end level blueprint. Now there's a couple things here with I'm using the golden prize Gumroad asset, but you can use any asset you want here. So a diamond, maybe you want it to be a flag, anything that signifies the end of the level for you. So we'll go over there. So I just made a quick little asset thing and put it in. So there's the golden prize. Grab it if you want, but this can be done with anything. So it's a pretty simple end level for now, and we're gonna start simple and build on top of it. So for now, all it does is when you touch that, you're gonna go back to your level. So I'll just quickly show you what it looks like. The event graph has 3 things. So let's go to the viewport. We add a static mesh, which then sits into the viewport here, and then we go to the side with it selected, and we simply put our static mesh in. So like I said, we could change this. There's the execution symbol, there's a meta crab, there's an air spawner, but essentially you can do this with anything. So we're gonna do it with the golden prize. Now I want my golden prize to in world to spin so that it's kind of a little bit fancier. So we add component, rotating movement, we don't need 2, and then you can adjust it as necessary over here. So let's make this nice and big. I like to maybe slow down my rotation rate and rotation in a little space. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, as you can see, a little bit nicer. So let's save that. Now we want to, when we probably later what we'll do is we'll add a little menu in between that says, game or level complete. But for now, what we are going to do, go to the event graph. Probably actually let's stop this, add a sphere. So we're going to add a sphere collision. I then put this sphere collision, I scaled it up by 3 right there. And what will happen now is if you go to your sphere and you go over here on component begin overlap and you click that, it's going to bring up this little blueprint tab. What you're going to do then is pull this out, cast to third person character, hook up other after, and then from here, from the execute, open level by name, third person example map. So upon the third person character touching the collision sphere, we're going to open the level by name. So let's see if this works. I've already, like I said, I kind of just made it without videoing for some reason. And so let's check that out. Okay, we don't really need this open. It's in the level. Let's play. I'll have our character run over there, dodge the hole where we could fall. Touch the golden prize. Boom. We become Coyote again. And that's just because Coyote was set up over here. So we're back there, and there's an empty object that does the same thing that takes us to level 1 there. So similar things. You don't need a static mesh to do this, but that's basically how you transfer levels and have a quick little end game target.